What's up, guys? I'm with Will today, and we're going to talk about our latest product that we're excited to bring out. This has been a product that's been in the making for a while, but we've had the women's health out for a while. We wanted to accompany that with a men's health formula. And when we were discussing this product, again, within the demographic of our reach and our customer base, we wanted to essentially create a product that helped men within all different phases of their life. We were considering the athletes that specifically work with us. We were considering our own parents. We were considering men through the aging process, also athletes through longevity, and essentially longevity within the sports realm. So those are all things that we thought about and wanted to consider. Will has done a very good job of researching the ingredients that he specifically chose for this, and I want him to go over that in detail. But again, bringing this close to home for me with a dad, that is going through the aging process himself, this is something that I'm excited about him utilizing and taking and just feeling a health benefit from it. There's also a benefit to this product in terms of sexual health, which we're going to discuss as well. But I want Will to go over this product, and we're just going to kind of talk back and forth on the high points, what you can consider when taking it. This is something that can be taken. It doesn't need to be cycled on and off, but within that, we just recommend that you always just go back and check on regular blood work just to make sure that everything in terms of your blood health is where it needs to be. But this is different. This is not a quote-unquote testosterone boosting formula, and that was the only intent for it. There are going to be testosterone boosting benefits from this, but this isn't just a test boosting product. It encompasses many different characteristics of male's health, and that really is what the focus was. It wasn't just a sole, quote-unquote test booster as other products are in the market.
So to your point, this isn't a standard testosterone booster. That's not why we made the product, although it does have testosterone boosting ingredients in it. The product it's meant to serve, like its name suggests, it's a men's health product. So what we tried to do is use a lot of ingredients, most of which that are tried and true, and then we tried to inject some novelty into this as well, but also ingredients that with that novelty have good research to back up their effects for men's health. So with this product, we try to touch on a lot of different things. We tried to add a bunch of ingredients that would give a male a favorable hormonal profile that would positively affect his fertility, that would promote, optimal, I guess you would say, that would promote hair health. That's important. That's important for a lot of men, and then some of that, which is manipulating hormone levels to try to positively affect that. But we also had things, like I said, the fertility aspect, the saw palmetto with the green tea extract, and the green tea extract and the saw palmetto have data showing that they do positively affect hair health in men. The green tea extract, as well as the shoten ashwagandha, have pro-fertility effects in men. And then beyond that, we also have things that support prostate health. So excuse me, if you're a male that doesn't want to have to take every single one of the larger Revive products, say prostate and liver and so on and so forth, where all of which have many different ingredients and say pack a punch for something like prostate health, specifically for prostate health. Now, if you're somebody who's suffering from a prostate condition, obviously talk to your doctor before you take any dietary supplement if you have an actual condition. But if you're somebody who needs something much stronger for prostate health, then take the prostate product. If you don't really have any real concerns with your prostate health, but you do want to promote the health of your prostate, especially as
you age,
as we're getting old, especially as we're getting older, and that's really talking about men 40 years and up, then then this product would be a good one for you. I know a lot of men looking for this product are going to be focused on the testosterone boosting qualities. And so the two headliner ingredients that we had for this one do have data showing that they increase testosterone in already reasonably healthy men. The Tesnor is the first one, and that one is where most of the novelty in this product comes in. That's a blend of pomegranate and cocoa flavanols, and that has data both in aged men and younger men, so our age in their 30s, both healthy, increasing testosterone levels.
Just really quick about that ingredient, Tesnor. I remember going back, you were deciding between, I believe you're that ingredient and another, correct?
I'm just trying to think of what exactly. I know that we were playing with this one and another one. I know with the ashwagandha, we were going back between this one and the KSM because KSM just has so much data on it. But we also use that one in the sister company, Raw's testosterone product. And plus, I mean, everybody uses KSM, which, I mean, that's fine. It's a great ingredient. But with the Shodan, that one's unique because
there's specific research.
There's research in that one showing that it has higher bioavailability of the actives, the withanolides, and this one also has a higher standardization of the KSM 66, where this one is at 35% withanolide, so it's a much higher standardization. So we can use a lower dose, you know, as that comes with the greater bioavailability as well. With the Tesnor, we chose that one because it's a reasonably new ingredient. It's not totally new because there were other companies that had some exclusivity on it that were using it, but it's not a well-known ingredient. There's a lot of new research on it that was really cool and exciting, and that's why we chose it, because of the research that it had not only in older men but in younger healthy males, boosting testosterone levels. Excuse me. So when we go through that research, healthy males suggest that they already had testosterone levels within the normal ranges, and it still elevated them. Now, on paper, that's scientifically, statistically significant. Does that result in clinical meaning? It really depends on the circumstance. If somebody already has health, or they're within their healthy range of testosterone, assuming they're not on the low end, then I don't know that boosting your testosterone levels by even a couple hundred points, like it may not make any kind of difference for anything whatsoever. Excuse me. But for somebody who's on the low end of the range, or if they are within inadequacy, then boosting it a couple hundred points and bringing it into normalcy, or at least into the middle range of normal, then
make a significant difference.
It could, depending on the circumstance for somebody, it really could. So that was one of the primary reasons we chose that ingredient, was because of the data. It also has cell data showing that it inhibits the aromatase enzyme, which converts testosterone to estrogen, which a lot of men like to try to keep on the lower level if they're, I'll say artificially, or boosting testosterone but through adding exogenous compounds into their body. Then aromatase will tend to upregulate itself in conjunction with that boost in testosterone to help create more estrogen and create some kind of balance in the body. And I know we talked about this in another video. It's obviously we don't want to eradicate estrogen, excuse me, but using herbal aromatase inhibitors like the Tesnor or the DIM, which isn't really an aromatase inhibitor, at least not a very strong one, those should help to promote a healthy estrogen profile in men while not eradicating their estrogen levels.
Now, in the simplest terms, because I think there's misunderstanding about this, and I know that you can explain it well, what is the purpose of having DIM in the product?
The purpose of having DIM in the product is to, I guess what I just said is that it helps the estrogen convert into a certain kind of estrogen, or it pushes estrogen down a certain pathway, excuse me, that in most cases for men, it'd be a little bit different for women depending on the circumstance, but in most cases for men, it would result in a more favorable estrogen profile with less harmful estrogen and estrogen metabolites.
I agree.
So that's why we added the DIM, because it doesn't really inhibit the aromatase enzyme. And if it does, it doesn't really do so in a very potent manner.
Okay.
Now with the Tesnor, I should also state that cell data with aromatase inhibition, when you look at the clinical trials in people, that effect doesn't seem to carry over to people. And when I say that, I mean that when you look at the results of the research and testosterone levels go up, there is a slight increase in estrogen as well, but it was never, at least statistically, significant. And when you look at the numbers on face value, it doesn't seem like it would be clinically meaningful. So, maybe there is a little bit of aromatase inhibition within a person, but it wouldn't be incredibly strong, at least not at the dose we put it in. And I think that we're both on the same page where that's completely fine. And that's why we added the DIM, is to help with that estrogen profile, but we're not trying to
overly manipulate it.
We're not trying to overly manipulate it. And somebody, who's already reasonably healthy, then you don't want to do that. Your body's much smarter than you are. So, but, on the other hand, if you're somebody who's, taking other, say, exogenous androgens or something like that, then this product may be useful for you in helping with some of the other parameters of men's health in that we're talking about pro-fertility, hair health, prostate health. But if you're somebody who's using androgens or coming off of androgens, then this can be a very good product to, I would say, use to promote your overall health. I don't know that I would use this product on its own to, say, restore your testosterone levels, because we didn't make this as a test booster in itself that was supposed to be strong enough to bring somebody back from that.
Right. Another important point that Will kind of brought up early on about not only just the DIM, but really when you look at all the products that we offer, our goal is never for you guys to take every single product every single day. They're really more so need specific based off of where you're at in that point in time. Specifically to men's health, what I wanted to mention, because this also relates to men's health, is prostate health. If you guys are using prostate health for a specific reason via your own prostate, what I would recommend that you be cautious of is to overtake DIM, because DIM is in that product as well as in men's health. So if you are taking both, you do need to watch your estrogen values via blood work, because it is important. And even within my own body, I saw through over consuming prostate, more so just because I am somebody that truly believes in what we're doing and I like to utilize a product. I actually brought my own estrogen levels down too much. And I started to feel some negative effects from that. So wanted to bring that point. Also, too, we did consult, I don't know if consult is the right word, but I'll just use it for the sake of discussion, with Chris Bumstead, who's one of our athletes, about this product, because Chris is somebody that by action and not just by spoken word truly does care about his health within the goals that he has. So we wanted to kind of bring a product out that would help support him throughout his phases of competition. Also, specifically, Will mentioned this, and it was kind of a joke for Chris, but he wanted within this product to have something that did help promote or actually have something to do with hair health within men, which I think is a concern for all of us as we age. I've started to even notice that myself the past few years, when I never thought I would even care about, whether or not I had hair. So that was something that's specific that Chris requested within this product, which we tried to touch on as well. But again, going back to why we created the product, why we involved Chris in the product, it all kind of goes full circle, because about what we're about as a company, longevity, taking care of our athletes, creating products that our athletes will actually need and want to use, and not just products that our athletes should promote. That to us means all the difference. So we're excited to have Chris along for this project as well, because I know this is going to be something that benefits him, not only short term as he is as a competitor, but more so our goal with him is long term, once he stops competing, and the benefit that this product is going to be to him in that realm as well. So this product we intend and have the goal to bring out end of June, beginning of July. So if you guys are looking for something for the loved one, a dad in your life, especially those of us that are going through the aging process, 40 and beyond, we would highly recommend that you try this out. Again, always supported by blood work, but we are excited about it. We're also excited to hear the feedback from y'all as you start to take it and notice a difference within your own life. So please just let us know that as you start to take it. Give us feedback. We're more than welcome to hear that, and we're excited to hear how you like the product and how it benefits you.